Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Farm Expert 2017. Today we are doing the Preparing the Soil tutorial, which is going to teach the basics of soil preparation for sowing and includes plough using field cultivation. Could they not have just said ploughing? I mean, seriously, let's start the tutorial. And hopefully it won't take too long to load. Probably will, just despite me. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a fairly quick load time. So presumably it's going to talk us through ploughing, which we've already done the previous tutorial, and then talk about cultivating, which we haven't done yet, but is fairly straightforward. I appear to have a bit of a cough or a cold or something coming on, which is lovely. Nothing quite like it. So we should be loaded in now. Yes, maybe. Does the game want us to load in? The game does. Welcome to Farm Simulator 2017. This is a professional farmer. Now what? This tutorial will teach you the basics of field preparation for sowing. I'm guessing we're going to be using the Landini. You're in your household. Here are your machines and storage of agricultural resources. Okay. This has already been covered in the other tutorial. Now what? Am I just gonna... You can also buy specialized farms which allow for animal breeding and fruit processing. Okay. Is this going anywhere? Do you expect me to just stand here all day? You can move... Yes, I've been doing that, waiting for you to tell me something else. It's a really nice model for the seeder here. Enter the tractor. Yes, they do want me into the Landini. Although I did approach it from the wrong side. Now what? Okay. This is stuff I already knew. In simulation mode, you manually have to start the engine. Z changes direction, and C changes the camera. Connect the plough. And drive to the field. Okay. Where's our field? This way. That was the wrong button. Let's get into good gear range, or whatever. Let's just get this running max speed, why not? 30 kilometers an hour. Okay, it's giving you all the little pop-ups, which probably should be turned off during the tutorials, but okay. Is this sending me over? This is the same field I ploughed in the last one. Also, I'm loving how the top link of the 3-point goes a bit wonky. Oh, no, it's sending us over to this field over here. Okay. I do love the top link of the 3. The entire 3-point's going wonky. Ooh. Ooh, that's wonderful. Don't think I quite understand what's going on. Plough the field. Okay. Or. Is it not gonna let us... Is it gonna force us to do it like this? Like the entire way? Because that furrow is on the wrong side. Farm Expert, the furrow is on... It's on the wrong side. Ooh. Ooh, the camera doesn't like that. Also, I love how it does all the terrain stuff, but it just completely ignores the fact that you're ploughing into what shouldn't be ploughed. To an extent. Like, it changes the terrain, but it doesn't do anything to it as such. So, I guess the best thing to do is just start in the middle and work our way out then. Roughly the middle at least. So, R. And now the furrow's on the other... What on earth is this game trying to do? Is it gonna give us like a percentage of the field that needs to be done, or apparently this is sown in grass. This is the oh dear. This is the grass texture. Apparently, it looks a bit dead. Let's hop into 2A as a gear. Because I'm using the keyboard, the steering isn't exactly ever going to be straight. Apparently we're 16% done with the ploughing. Is it going to force us to do the entire field? Because this will be quite painfully slow. I guess the best thing to do is just turn as tightly as we can and hope we can get into the furrow here. Because I'm going to be honest, I think the plough's a bit big for this field. So we're into the furrow, press R. And it launched the tractor along a bit. That's a bit odd. So now I'm doing actual legit ploughing where you're supposed to be in the furrow. Although it doesn't quite seem to be meshing up correctly. Yeah, maybe. Sort of. I'm out of the furrow and causing problems. Come on, back into the furrow. There we go. I am doing such neat ploughing. Is this seriously gonna just... Let's just get this running in 5th gear, why not? I mean, if it's gonna be ridiculous about the way the tractor's gonna be handled, then I think it's only fair that we make it handle even more ridiculously. Yeah, that's how a plough works, game. That's definitely how a plough works. Apparently being in 5th gear was the correct option, because now I'm able to drive in a much straighter line. However, I don't think the plough's too happy about this. Is it seriously going to make us get 100% ploughed? Because that's a bit... It's a bit much for tutorial, guys. Gonna be honest. I'm hoping it's gonna get to like 60 or 70% and then be like, it's good enough. It probably would help if I didn't just plough stuff that I already ploughed, but hey. Presumably there's going to be a cultivation tutorial immediately after this that's going to take... Well, yeah, I say presumably. I know there's going to be a cultivation tutorial because they've already said there will be. One thing that they seem to have either forgotten or ignored is the fact that this is a reversible plough and there's no option to reverse it. Which is a bit odd, gonna be honest. Yeah, I've kind of given up on doing this quote-unquote properly because the game doesn't seem to allow it. So I'm just doing it in whatever way seems to suit what the game is trying to do. Because if I was doing this properly, I'd be able to reverse the plough. Why can't you reverse the plough? I mean, I'm just causing a mess. I know I'm causing a mess, and I know the odds are people are going to get improved ability, plough. Now can I... No, I still can't turn the plough. Although I'm guessing the improved ploughing ability means it's going to be a bit easier to go in a straight line. Why is the terrain glitching in like a straight line ahead of me? Can you guys see that? Just like coming towards the end of the field now, there's random patches of blue. I think... Oh, is that a render circle closing in? Or am I just seeing things? Oh wow, the render circle's like right in front of the tractor. Is that only when I'm ploughing? I'm gonna go over here and try and run this bird over. Yeah, whatever's happening, it seems to be getting worse. Apparently the field is halfway done. Which I'm going to politely disagree. And just come over here and cause a mess over this side of the field for once. I'm going to respectfully disagree with what the game thinks and say this field is nowhere near halfway done. It might be, but I don't know exactly how they're saying, oh, it's about half. One thing FarmSim 2013 did that Farm Expert need to kind of grab is the whole having a percentage that you need to do and showing it to you. Because again, the FarmSim tutorials back in 2013, I distinctly remember playing them because I had no idea about the game back then. They were like, oh yeah, you gotta do like 80% of the field, and there was a percentage that was ticking up at the top of the screen instead of having to go to the F2 menu, which I'm guessing some people might not even know about because it's not introduced to the player. It's such a weird place. I don't know. I still think this game's got a lot of... Ooh, that... Whatever's going on with the textures is getting worse. Whatever it is the textures are doing, it's getting worse. I still think this is a game that has a lot of potential. It's just... It's a case of Playway, who are I think the publishers, not the developers. It's a case of Playway just figuring things out with the developers. Because this game could be fantastic the way that it works right now, it's just there's a lot of optimization needs doing. Like having the tutorials being a bit less... There we go. The plow decided to stick there for a moment. Have the tutorials be a bit less obtuse and actually explain what you're supposed to be doing here. Because the only instruction I'm running on at the moment is plow the field. Which, while it's a legitimate instruction, it's not exactly instructive at the same time. The handling's good. Needs wheel support, that's something I'm gonna just keep saying is I'd like to be able to use my G27 with it, but for whatever reason I'm forced to use mouse and keyboard. I think the Xbox controller will work, but I can't find it at the moment. I can't remember where I put it when I was tidying my room last week. Which is lovely. So I'm going to just do a bit of random promotion for the channel right now. Later on today there's going to be a farm sim video up. Come back home. Well, it is a completely random time to say this. I'm folding up the plow and going home. Later on today there's a farm sim video, and in it I will explain, not in full detail, but at least some of what exactly happened last week and why I took a break from YouTube for a week. I completely dropped off the face of YouTube for the better part of a week. I'll be explaining that also. I found out why the wheels are so weird and wonky on the roads. I was talking to Brad, I'm 73, and he was explaining that there's a bit of a funky issue with the way terrain works and the way wheels react. Disconnect the plow. Do I have to do it over here? Okay. That good enough for you, game? Before sowing, question mark, the field needs to be crumbled and aligned with cultivator. So I'm guessing this is the cultivator we're going to be using. So I'm going to jump ahead here. And presume, yes, connect the cultivator. Why this farm has two, I don't know. But, okay. I can fold this thing? G. I don't see why you'd want to fold a machine this small, but okay. How many ranges does this thing have? 4 ranges? That's kind of impressive, I've got to be honest. This is no smaller than it would have been otherwise. I'm not too gone on the sounds either. They're questionable sounds. Cultivate the field. I'm guessing the F2 menu will be necessary again. Okay, so R is to lower, so let's lower the machine. Is it? Yes, it is lowered. And now I'm just going to try and clean up the mess I made with the plough. As well as I possibly can. Good lord, this thing is jumpy. How did I improve my ploughing ability? I'm cultivating. It's a different machine. I am scarifying the soil without ploughing for better yields. First perform ploughing. Yeah, I've already ploughed most of the field. Doesn't matter. I know, really, you'd like reversing nonsense, but I'm just trying to speed things up a bit. Can you not? Oh, I can't reverse the cultivator down. Okay, so it's just going to ignore the bit there. That's fine. I know I'm scarifying the field without ploughing. That's what I'm intending to do. Leave me alone. Also, why is the cultivator jumping? Also, as a third kind of weird point here, why is the ground turning from like really bad grassy soil to really, really dark muddy soil to suddenly clay? That's kind of nonsensical to me. But I guess I shouldn't question. I probably shouldn't question much about this game at this point. I know my opinions have suddenly drastically changed, but such is life with me. My opinions can suddenly and drastically change on something or other. So in terms of videos this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, you're going to get this. So today's Monday, obviously, you're getting this. We'll be back on Wednesday and Friday mornings. And Tuesday and Thursday mornings, you'll be getting Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator in that order. This evening, you're getting Riding Estates, I believe. Tomorrow is going to be Ventonwin. Wednesday is also going to be Riding. Whoa, okay. And then Thursday is going to be Ventonwin again, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the streams as usual. I'm changing the streams up slightly. That's explained in this evening's video, so make sure and watch it. If you're watching it after that video, you already know what the changes are, which is fine. I'm trying to fill time because this is taking significantly longer than I expected. I'd expected this to be about a 10-minute tutorial, not... I know I'm scarifying the fields without ploughing. It's because your ploughing physics are terrible. Come on. No! Go backwards. There we go. Onwards. Do a wheelie for some reason. Okay. Onwards. I know I'm scarifying the fields without... Hang on! This is ploughed ground. Are you complaining because I'm going over ground that I've already cultivated? Also, why are there so many weird little rocks and pebbles appearing? Hang on, is the cultivator jumping actually missing ground? Causing it to miss ground or something? Because something doesn't look quite right here. I'm gonna try and clear up that. Woo! Okay, this thing does not like taking off with the cultivator on the back. The Horatio Platon Forger 4GR. I don't know how to describe this thing. Cultivator is probably a good catch-all for it. Oh, there is a further camera view. Hooray! I thought I was as far as I could go. So, the UI... I know I edited out of thumbnails, but the UI is, to be honest, a bit of a mess. And if you're wondering how I edit out of thumbnails, Photoshop is magic at times. Clone brushes, yo. They are the best thing in the world ever. Let's keep cultivating this mess. And I'm hoping we'll be done quite soon. I really am. I really wish there was a way to get rid of the UI altogether, because honestly it's a bit of a cluster a Foster Cloak. If those of you who understand what I mean, get what I mean. Can't be bothered reversing anymore, takes too much effort and time. Just gonna go like this. Onwards, noble Landini. With the world's bounciest cultivator. I know there used to be a pickup in this game. Actually in this game, in Farm Expert 2017, but they got rid of it. Because it was apparently irredeemably bugged. Are you gonna give me the, like, whatever amount you've randomly decided is going to be the victory amount here yet? Because honestly, I think I understand how cultivating works in this game now. This is just kind of padding out the tutorials, so I guess people can't refund the game on Steam. I'm guessing that's what the logic here is pad out the tutorials so nobody can get a Steam refund. I'm being cynical, but I mean, you only really need to do 1 or 2 lines of cultivating to understand how cultivating works. And it doesn't work all that well, I don't think. That said, I'm still enjoying Farm Expert. Believe it or not, like, I'm making all these complaints, I'm still enjoying the game because it's unlike what I've played recently. It's unlike anything I've played in the recent past. Hang on, what is your victory point? Because I'm 73% cultivated now. Is it like 85%? Because if so, that's quite a lot of the field to be doing. I'm also hoping there's a worker hiring tutorial of some description, because I have no idea how that works. Yes, I know I'm scarifying the fields, deal with it. Plus, I mean, you don't plow every time you want new seeds in. I'm sorry, but that's just causing yourself soil issues if you're plowing every time you're seeding. I know it's done in Ireland, but that's because we got ridiculously tough soils. Like, a lot of the soil near me is quite tough and it has a bit of a clay nature to it, so that's why it's done here. I don't quite understand why Farm Expert is deciding you have to plow before you can do anything else ever. I think it's just, again, to pad the gameplay a bit. And just try and give players things to do, because I know a lot of people in Farm Sim. Tutorial completed at the moment the field is ready for sowing. Oh good, we're finished the tutorial. Yep, this field looks perfectly ready to be sowed. Come back home. Okay. Where is home from here? It's over this way. Do I actually have to return everything to the yard to complete the tutorial? Because that's something I didn't do in the last one. The game crashed when I tried to exit. Well, the game closed completely and Fraps crashed. I'm guessing they'll want me over this side of the farm. Over in here maybe. Where I dumped the plow earlier on. Car wash on petrol station. Does this count as home yet? I don't know. I'm gonna end the video here, guys, because I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you understand now Farm Expert plowing and cultivating is weird. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you've got anything to say, any thoughts, please do leave a comment below. And if you're new here and you want to see more, please do hit the subscribe button. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and probably some other stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farm Expert 2017. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.